Morning, afternoon everybody. Welcome to WEBBY'S Sports Roundup here on a Tuesday morning in my little manor, as you know, in sunny Tenerife in the south, in Kyle Savaki. Right, just a few minute little vlog. Now, if you're unaware, as you know, the 2024 European Championships kicked off on Friday night, where host Germany gave Scotland a bit of a whopping, I'm afraid, by 5-1, and Steve Clark boys just never turned up. So fingers crossed, second game tomorrow. They'll be on the money. Wednesday, I beg your pardon, and I say it's Tuesday today. It's Monday, innit? Who knows what day it is? We've got so much to do, so much to work on. It's Monday today, as you all know, 17th of June. So last night's events, right? I got my roving reporter, Dave Percival. He's over there in Germany. Did a cracking report before and after. And I'm just going to give you my events of what I saw. I was in the 3 horseshoes last night, as you know, with lots of fellow friends. Got Steve, Goya Dave, Blue Eyes John, Paul Smith, big Bolton Wanderers fan, Ian, Sheffield Wednesday, and everybody else. Ellis, they're all there. So we had a cracking night. A few bottles of beer went down, and we're thinking, well, we lost to Iceland, didn't we? 1-0 in a friendly last week, which wasn't very clever. I think 82,000 turned up at Wembley. But anyway, so it can only got better. It did, as far as I'm concerned, for the first 45 minutes. Then after that, it went pear-shaped. Now, whether Southgate is the problem, I don't know. But most people, most followers, football fans are not on his side because the negativity that the football that he actually plays. We've probably got, if not the best attacking 4, 5 or 6 formation is in the world. So why don't he use them? He basically does use them, but in the wrong formation. And as far as I'm concerned, is if you've got a left full back, you play left full back. You've got a right full back, you play a right full back. We played Serbia. First game in the Euros. We actually won by 1-0. Could have been different. Could have been 2 or 3. And they could have had one. Pickford, who everybody thinks that shouldn't have been in the side, had a decent game. I think you can only probably pick out 3 players to a certain extent that had decent games. Pickford, Bellingham, man of the match, without any shadow of a doubt. And the Villa centre-half, Gueye. How do you pronounce that? Who knows? But anyway, thought he had a decent game. John Stones, who's been injured for a while, just come back, lost a bit of pace, but most of them got probably 5, 6, 7 out of 10. Bellingham, yeah. I think what happened with Bellingham, because he was Player of the Year in Spain, and was he 21 years of age? Got it from Birmingham, went to Real Madrid. What a player! What a player! Great diving header from the cross from Saka, who had a half decent game, but got lost in the second half. Now, just pick out Serbia. Now, they've only got one player that most Brits know, Mitrovic, who played for Fulham, top goal scorer. Now he's gone on the gravy train, gone to Saudi Arabia. So apart from that, very few players that we know, especially who play in the English Premier League. Now, if we go with Gareth Southgate, most of us thought probably 2 or 3-0, and I was one of the pundits that said that, especially on my vlog yesterday. Now, he's gone with a 4-2-3-1. Now, Pickford in goal, did what he had to do, didn't give a ball away, played A-OK. Okay? Right. Then you got the back four. A Trippier, played left full back. Stones, the Villa centre half, and obviously Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's always going to play well there, isn't he? 34 years of age, probably one of the quickest in the team, without any shadow of a doubt. Stones, going back from a bit of an injury. And again, Trippier, that's the one. The problem is with Trippier, again, you cannot blame him. It's like anything he says, he will play anywhere to play for England. But we're very limited on left-sided footballers. Luke Shaw, to me, has to play on Thursday in Denmark, 5 o'clock kickoff. And the reason is the balance. Okay, you have to have a balance. If you're left-sided, you have to have a left player. If you're right-sided, a right player. Trippier is as good as what we got to go and play there as an absentee for Luke Shaw. But we all know that Luke Shaw's been injured and he hasn't played a competitive game for quite a while now. But they all say, oh, should he be playing, should he not be? I think he should, and I think he will. I was saying to Foggy, my number 99 on the phone a while back, that he thinks he shouldn't be playing. But anyway, cut long story short, there was a horse race yesterday. Horse not ran for 600 odd days, nearly 2 years. No competitive racing, probably been injured, like a lot of footballers. Comes out, wins 9 or 10 to 1, wins easy, pisses up. So it's a bit of it's not a big difference, it's the same sort of thing. So I think Luke Shaw, to give the balance of the back four, has to play on Thursday to get us another 3 points, which I think they will. I did see a little bit of Denmark play against Slovenia, and there was only one side in it. Holland, Holland, whatever you want to say, the Man United centre forward, wasn't really in the game. Ericsson scored their goal, and he was outstanding. He ran the show, didn't he? And then you had Kasper Schmeichel, Peter Schmeichel's son, played in goal, did what he had to do. So they won. They got 3 points. So 1 into Denmark. But we can beat them. There's no doubt about that. We can beat them. Let me take it a bit further. Rice and Bellingham in the middle. Now, Declan Rice is one of my favourite players. Love him. But he was still passing it sideways and back, very few times forward to Saka to Kane. So disappointed with Declan Rice. Perhaps he's been told to, if we get 1-0 up, calm it. Let's just get the 3 points, let's get on with it. So that was a problem there. The one big drawback, which we all said in the game last night, then the 3 horseshoes, was Alex Arnold, okay, Liverpool. Thought he had a poor game. Poor game. Gave a few balls away. Great going forward. Poor defending. My view. Same with Smithy, my number 6. Bolton Wanderers fan. And he thought exactly the same. Should not have been there. But anyway, he's there, so we got to get on with it. Let's have a look. The big disappointment, which probably not his fault, was Foden, one of the best players in the Premiership of last season. Man marked, never got a run. He's not the quickest, as we all know. Very good, very nimble, turns players and what have you. He basically plays as a left midfielder and fullback. He never got up hardly any times at all, 1 or 2 times. So why didn't he bring him off? He played 90 minutes. Why? I still think, without any shadow of a doubt, Grealish should have been in the 26-man squad. He could have come on, he would have turned him, they would have fouled him, probably got yellow cards, red cards, who knows. That's what they're missing. They're missing that bit of Grealish. Even if he was man marked, he would do the business. Alex Arnold, don't forget, he got taken off in the 69th minute. Gallagher, Chelsea boy, came on, yeah, played well, decent last 20 minutes, he did what he had to do. And then you got Saka, who did have a cracking little first half. I'll give him his due. Played really, really well. Turned 1 or 2 players. He's the one that's got the speed, but he's not a Marcus Rashford. I know Rashford never went. He had a poor season for Man United, but we've got no real pace, have we? Apart from probably Walker. But again, he's your fullback on the back four. So then Saka came off second half after 76 minutes. Gerard Bowen came on, who I thought had a cracking last 15 minutes. So well done to Bowen. Harry Kane. He didn't have a bad game, to tell you the truth. He had that one great header, cracking Dave header, but the goalie, superb save. So could have been 2-0 then. Unlucky Harry Kane. But why didn't he bring him off after 10, 15 minutes to go and give Ivan Toney, give Watkins a little bit of a bash and see what they can do? They got a bit more pace, haven't they? But why didn't he? What is wrong with Southgate? Is he scared to take the captain off? Is he scared to do 1 or 2 changes? I don't know. I was a bit disappointed. First half, enjoyed it. Let's go and win the game. But as soon as second half came, you know Serbia was going to come to us, and they did. They started fighting, turning it away, left, right, left, going forward. Had a couple of little half chances. It never happened. So we got the 3 points. I still think the balance. It's the balance that does for me. And again, as I said, Harry Kane never had the service. So don't blame Harry Kane. Again, he went to Bayern Munich to go win trophies. Did he win any last year? No. Tottenham? No. Sorry, Foggy. But I still think he's a cracking number 9 and probably one of the best in the world without any shadow of a doubt if he gets the service. So anyway, my argument still is and always will be Southgate. You've got to change the side. You've got to have a plan B. You've got a cracking first half. You've got all the supporters on your side. Bellingham, 21 years of age, playing for the best team in the world, Real Madrid, who won the Champions League after beating Man City. Should they have won it? But who knows? He tried to do too much, I thought. Lost a couple of balls at the end, that's why he was taken off. But again, oh, they're all tired. What do you mean they're tired? What have you done? They don't play 6 days a week, do they? That's for sure. So it's the back 4 that I think we're going to struggle. If the front 5 and 6 do their business, I think we'll be okay. So Luke Shaw is the one for me. I think he's been training enough to get ready for Thursday. Let's get the 3 points, which we did. Happy with that. So we can't complain. Okay, we really, really can't. So every team's going to have their ups and downs and so on and so forth. Who's come into the tournament? Who's one of the top teams? I mean, we didn't lose for a long time. Then we lost to Iceland. Holland the same. You know what I mean? And obviously they won as well. So I think I want the balance. So Southgate, if we're up in half time, give the lads a chance second half. Don't bring them up for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's no good. You've got to give them a good 15, 20 minutes, 25 minimum. Give them a good run out. Okay? So what I'm going to say is get Luke Shaw in. That's my priority. I know I keep on about it. That is my priority. And let's keep to a similar side. You probably could change Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Boyden Palmer. What a left peg. Top goal scorer for Chelsea this year. What a cracking season. What a great buy for 40 million from Manchester City as well. I mean, he looks calm, collective, takes a penalty. Is he 21, 22 as well? Got some great youth, haven't we? They're all young lads. And we've got to give them this chance. And we've got to go forward, Southgate. We've really got to start proving ourselves. We can win this. I really do believe in my heart, as Webby says there, we can win this tournament for the first time. We haven't won a tournament since 1966 under Sir Ramsey, have we? Hey? When he was knighted. Oh, dearie me. It's unbelievable, isn't it? So, that's me thoughts on the game of last night. It ended up, as you know, Serbia 0, England 1. Deserved in the end, but we could have been 2 or 3. Goal difference is not going to make any difference. All depends that as long as we win our second game Thursday, then we're through. Then what he'll probably do is when we win, fingers crossed, hand on heart, bit of passion, and then he'll probably drop 1 or 2 players for the last game, which I think is Tuesday, innit? It is a week tomorrow. So what I'm going to say is, from me, Webby Sports Roundup, from me, Paul James Webb, as you know, been here 30 years, 3 pubs, as you know. It is what it is, isn't it? I'll be down to 3 horseshoes Thursday afternoon, 5 o'clock kickoff. Don't forget, not 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock kickoff, and that's what's going to be. A few bottles of cold Heineken, and we're going to be ready. I want a big thanks to Dave Percival, my big Coventry City football mate, who goes to all the England games. He's there. He's doing a pre and a pro before the game and after the game. Thanks for that, Dave. Doing an absolute super job. If you haven't seen any of the videos before, watch 1 or 2 of them. There's some absolutely crackers, especially the 15 questions that I give to some of my viewers and what have you, and 1 or 2 YouTubers. You've got obviously Ricky Shelley, did a fantastic one on Man United. Kevin the Scotsman, top man, he's there to watch Scotland play tomorrow. On Wednesday with his dad and his brother and what have you. So good luck to them, good luck to Scotland. Get yourself 3 points as well. You need them, son, you need them. Okay, so all I'm going to say is, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, cost you nothing, it's for free. Hit the like button. As I always say, if you like what you hear, you like what you see, you do what you got to do. So until the next one, and don't forget, Dawn says she will be doing a little vlog for us this week. Fingers crossed. She's been busy cleaning and I've been decorating. So all I'm going to say is, for me, Webby, and all my boys over here, I'll see you Thursday at 5 o'clock if you're in Kalasovaki, in my little manor, and we'll have a drink together. Okay? So for me, Webby, I'll see you on the next one. Come on, England. Come on, Southgate. Do yourself a favour. Sort the team out. Get Luke Shaw in. Importante. Take care.